I have gotten to a point in my life where mentally, emotionally, existentially, I don't need more muscle. I don't feel the need or desire to weigh more than I already do. I don't need to be physically stronger. That is, internally. Internally, I'm satisfied. I'm happy. I'm ready. But externally, reality still exists. 54 kilos is not the pinnacle of strength. It is not the summit of power. It is not the most functional or the full expression of physical capacity. And I know that. Despite how I feel, subjectively, I know that. We have gotten to a point where internally, that chapter is closed. I feel enough, I feel satisfied, and there's no problem with it. But externally, there's still something more to gain, something to finish. And even if I don't need more, I can still build more. So that's why I committed to a year. A full, deliberate bulk, full on gym. A conscious construction phase that's gonna last at least a year. But this isn't about looking bigger or about the numbers going up. That's part of the process, a necessary part, but it's not about that. It's about preparing for something else. Because to me, the gym is only a workshop. It's only a toolbox. The real narrative begins outside. Because a machine has no story. A cable has no history. A personal record on a machine or an inclined bench has no mythology on its own. But lifting something that does not want to be lifted, like a stone that shifts its center of gravity, that cuts into your skin, that feels different every single time. That's what I want. I want friction, real difficulty, true gravity, the direct contact with something wild that was never designed for me. An opponent, an uneven natural terrain, a stone, a wave, a forest. That has depth, it has narrative, at least it does for me. Not because it weighs a certain calculated number on a scale, on kilos or pounds, but because it demands something new from you each time, both physically and emotionally. That is not training, that is experience. That is what I'm building towards. That's my final goal, to have the strength and the capacity to lift and to train and to move in the outside world with no limitations. And that's why I'm gonna use the gym and the bulking and the classic progressive overload in order to get to that level. I want meaning, not numbers, but first I must bulletproof myself and reach a new level before returning to my roots. And that is what this series is all about. So thanks for watching. We'll see how this one goes and have a good one.